Daniel is painting the walls and ceiling of a cuboidal hall with length, breadth and height of 15 meter, 10 meter and 7 meter respectively. From each can of paint, 100 meter square of area is painted. How many cans of paint will she need to paint the room? The surface area of the room to be painted. Now here you can see this is the room and this is the length of the room, which is already given in the question, 15 meter. See, it's already given respectively, so you have to move according to the words written. Here length is, the value of length is 15 meter, it is written in the first place. The breadth is 10 meters and the height is 7 meters, so you have to move in the sequence. 15 is length, 10 is breadth and 7 is height. The surface area of the room to be painted. We have to be very careful that the room is always painted on the four sides as well as ceiling. Never, the floor is never painted. So you don't have to use in the formula the part of the floor, which is L into B. So usually we use 2 LB in our formula, but this time we will use only 1 LB, which will represent the ceiling. And what do these two represent? They represent the lateral surface area of the room, which means all the four walls of the room. So 2 length into height represent the front wall and the back wall, and the 2 BH represents the 2 side walls, and LB represents the ceiling. Now we already have written the length, the breadth and the height over here, and we will substitute these values in our formula. So length is 15 into height 7, keep it in bracket because you have to multiply by 2. Similarly, breadth into height, keep it in bracket and then you multiply by 2. Be very careful, you don't have to do this type of things. Always keep these in bracket and then you multiply by 2. Then add 15 into 10, because these are the values which are substituted in the place of breadth and height. You can do this, but then we won't understand what you are trying to represent. And on the mathematical basis, nothing is wrong in doing it. But if you want to write perfectly, then you are representing breadth and height in the brackets. That's all. Now here in the last place you have 15 into 10. Now 15 sevens are 105. I have multiplied it by 2, which was here outside. Similarly 70 you get in the bracket, you multiply by 2 and you get 150 outside the bracket, which is represented, which is the measures of length into breadth. Now 105 into 2 you get 210 plus 140. This 140 is the value of 2 into 70 and 150. Add all these 3, you get over here 500. So this is the, what does this represent? It represents the surface area of the room which is to be painted. Mind well that we are not painting the floor. See, that's why we have used only 1 time LB, not 2 times LB. Be very careful about it. Then here it's given in the question that from each can of paint, 100 meters square of area is painted. So if 1 can is used, you can paint 100 meters squared surface area. But our surface area is 500 square meter. So in order to paint 500 meter square, how many cans are required? I have used unitary method. So you have to multiply these two, cross multiply them and divide by 100. This is called cross multiplication method, where the two numbers which are available to you will be in the numerator and the one which is in the cross in which you are having question mark will always be in the denominator. The cross multiplied numbers where one is given and the other is not given will be the denominator. And now on cutting it out, you will get 5 cans. Number of cans required is equal to 5.